You know what we gonna do?
What the f*** you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to shuttle to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop me.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Nigga, f*** y'all niggas. You niggas think shit is a game, huh? Think I'm some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas, you bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches? We motherfucking back, man. It's motherfucking crack in the 80s, season 2, 1981. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got purple tops, black tops, red tops, green tops of all kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Episode motherfucking 64. You know what I'm saying? You know how we rocking. You know what I mean?
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Same shit, different crack valve. You know what I mean?
You feel me? You feel me? Cheer! Marz is back.
Yo.
We bike.
Yo.
We bike. Episode 64, motherfucking cracking the 80s. Hey, welcome back to the show, everybody. I feel mad tired, bro.
AKA, yo, I miss Kid Robot. Word, the podcast.
And the podcast.
Word.
What an era.
What a fucking era.
Man. Damn. Soho days,
You know what I'm
2010 to
saying?
2020.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
A lot changed, bro. And just 10 years in New York is like 25 years anywhere else, I believe. I stand on that shit.
I feel like the generation is getting I feel like 5 years from now, it's going to be a whole different thing. Like, New York's going to be a whole different thing.
Bro, what? Every
You know
time
what I'm
I go back to the city, it's just like, you remember, like, oh, yeah, shit move real fast around here, bro. Even just traveling in general, you know what I mean? Like, trying to get places on time, you gotta, depending on your method of transportation, you gotta leave mad early just to get to the one side of the other city and shit. But
Word.
we back, fellas. Episode 64. The guys is all here. The collective. We back. Marz is here. Drugs is here. What you would do for drugs? What up, my guys? What's up, man? How y'all niggas feeling today? How y'all niggas feeling, man?
I'm feeling marvelous, bro.
So I ain't mad. I don't sound mad. I feel marvelous. Fuck the below.
Yeah, I had a couple of mishaps going to my my goddaughter's christening, with the ironing, shit browned up, stained up my shirt fucking with the iron.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
What was crazy is I think I might have jinxed it because I had like a conversation about it like literally the day before. Right. So, I had on my mind the shirt that I had to wear, and it's crazy because, he was like, yo, it's not a serious thing, but if you can, get a white shirt, I'm like, yeah, of course, I got one, spiffy, brand new, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Never wore it. Yeah, it's brand new. So I'm like, all right, I got it. I'm a iron it in the morning. Woke up, boom, 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 put it on. That shit was camel. Shit was like a Bengals jersey.
Bro, that shit is the worst, bro.
Yeah. So I was feeling down for like a hot second, but then I had like 2 spliffs rolled. So I'm like, man, the day gets beautiful, man. So I'm gonna just wait to see how it goes. And it was pretty cool. It panned out cool.
Nigga said maybe 2 or 3 hours for they like they spliffs.
Nigga had a break-in case of emergency spliff. And it broke that shit out the glass.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that right now. Bro, that shit is the worst, bro. Staining your shirt trying to get that shit even more crispy because it might have a wrinkle or something. I remember I burned a whole. Speaking of Bengals jerseys, look how it come around. And I remember this vividly, like this shit was yesterday. But I was in junior high school, bought a brand new Bengals jersey. I don't even know what the player was. It might have been. It wasn't Chad Johnson because I think that might have been like. I can't remember, but brand new Bengals jersey, you know what I mean? Straight from Modell's. Got like the champion joint, so them shits was iron on. Nigga, I tried to iron my shit. I fucking took the whole letters off with me, bro. I was fucking pissed, bro. Most of the letters came off when I ironed over that shit. I was just like, yo, damn. Never again, bro. Put a hole in that shit.
Especially when you go into the Lord's house.
Oh man, word. You gotta be in tip top shape when you going to see the big man upstairs.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's unfortunate. How did it play out? Was it visible, like crazy visible and shit? Did you still wear the shirt? Or what?
I definitely did not. I threw it in the bag. I had another spiffy, oversized white tee I caught from like Uniqlo, like maybe like a week ago or so. But you know, I love that shirt. I love the quality of it. I got to get more of it. But I threw that on, and I threw the other white shirt in the bag, the Bengals jersey, and I was gonna show it to my boy. You know, when I got there, just to show him how crazy it was. So I took it out the bag when I got there, right?
I had to show
Yo,
the
bro,
proof.
how the shit was worse. I swear it got worse.
That
Bro,
shit had some time to
swear-
settle in.
Bro, I swear it got. You're not telling me, because I'm like, you know, unless maybe I only looked at one sleeve. Nah, there's no way though, bro. There's no way. Nah, maybe I don't know, man. But you know, end of the day, you know, rocked out.
Bringing that shit for proof is hilarious. But yo, I just had to show you this, my nigga. Look at this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I tried something, but yo, peep this.
right. And I already called him. You know, I put him on alert. He wasn't even tripping, but you know, I'm still stressing it. I'm like, God damn, nigga, fucking had the shirt already out, nigga. It was already planned, bro. It was already planned, bro. But you know, it's all good.
That's like a situation where you dating a shorty and you want to break up with her, but you don't know how, and then she break up with you. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was stressing over
you
nothing, nigga.
Nah, sometimes that shit be backfiring. You be like, damn, I think I want you. Damn, fuck. God damn it.
Word. You don't want me, now I want you, motherfucker. God damn. See how that worked?
Word.
Hit you with the reverse psychology on your ass. That's funny though. But man, how y'all weeks go, man? I just got back from the city, so I'm tired as fuck, man. We had a nice little weekend out there. I mean,
Bruh.
just a impromptu visit to
Y'all
the
niggas
city.
dead. I knew your trip was horrible.
Yeah, man. You wanna talk about it?
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to reflect
bro.
on it.
Nah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. But shit. Our shit was pretty cool. I mean, I pulled up there Friday. I mean, game day. It was the Nuggets game. So you know, niggas had to pull up on the homies. Drugs was there, the whole crew. Producer of the show, Mark was there. All the guys. We was like 15 deep in that motherfucker. At the bar, you know what I mean? Drinking brewskis, taking shots, and watching the game, man. Pretty cool night, bro. Pretty cool night, man. But I'm fucking exhausted, man. I landed back in the H today, so I'm still kind of trying to catch up on sleep. I felt like I only slept 5 hours over the last 3 days, type shit. So I feel a little sluggish and shit.
Damn.
But we here for the people, man. You know what I mean?
We're
had
for the
to show up.
people. He still had to hit the block, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He still had to.
Still got to get the packs off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The work don't never stop, man. Fiends is gonna be out there, man. We got to supply them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep coming back.
Word up.
But yeah, that shit was pretty cool. Seeing all the homies and shit. I mean, that was probably the biggest pause, like the biggest wing night niggas ever had. I ain't never seen that many people show up. But it was good to see the homies, man. Good to see the homies. Oh man, let's see.
Man,
Where should we start,
good
man?
to see you, dog. Pause.
Yeah, nah, word, nigga. A little mad I ain't get to see the homie Marz, but I know shit came up, bro. So I ain't even tripping, bro. There's always more opportunities, bro.
Nigga, it's gonna be a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always more opportunities, nigga.
It's gonna get to the point where nigga, we might get a crib together. You know what I'm saying? Pause. If you're gonna pause on that, you know what I'm saying? RDC style. You know what I mean?
Hey, you never know.
Never
Wait a
know.
minute. Yeah, you never know, bro. I mean, we getting to that point, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was talking about them things, man. So that'd be pretty cool though. But it was pretty cool. Good to see the homies. Good to see my nigga Drugs. Ate some wings. I fucking left my wings at the bar. That shit pissed me off. I ain't gonna front.
Nigga, I left my shit by Steve. Steve and his date.
You left. Well, at least you got your shit. You left your shits at a whole other spot. Mine didn't even make it out the restaurant, bro. Them shits is on the bar right now. Still. I ain't gonna front that shit. And the fucked up part about it, I didn't even eat, man. I ate like 2. I ordered like 10 wings. Ate 2 of them shits because my stomach was a little. I mean, it wasn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't cooperating. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take these shits to go. Smoke a little spliff and eat them shits later. And nigga walked out the bar without them shits. I was tight because then I wanted them. Like, I didn't eat them, but as soon as they was missing, it's like, yo, damn, I wish I had them wings right now. Shit pissed me off. Steve and his date, I forgot about Steve, bro. Yo, Marz, so we at this bar in Brooklyn. We pull up, you know what I mean, after we left watching the game, we downtown Brooklyn, you know what I mean, end up walking into a little dive bar. Shit was cool. They playing vibes, you know what I mean? They got the good music playing. I think they was playing 3LW on the walk-in. One of the fellas. Yeah, they was playing heat in there, boy.
You rock by where you know you need.
Playing that Michael Jackson, dimly lit ball. You know them vibes. Them bars is always like the best vibes. You know what I mean?
My nigga Steve was he had the 2-step with it too. He came out
had the 2-step.
He had the dude with his date. You know.
Well, so we at the bar. We just walk in. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the menu. Like, let me see what I'm gonna get. What kind of brew do I want today? Do I want a Pilsner? Do I want an IPA? And right in front of us is Steve, random white guy. He kind of did look like Steve from Blue's Clues a little bit with his getup. His fit was a little like he had on like these big ass clown pants in a way with like a sweater with like a collared shirt. You know what I mean? He looked like business casual, but artistry kind of. You know what I mean? Like he was into the arts or something. So we behind him. We trying to get to the bar to order. And I see him look back. As soon as he seen some niggas, him and his date walked outside. So we joking like, oh, damn, this nigga left because we came in. You know what I mean? Joking. Just making jokes of the shit. So we look outside. We at the bar. I probably order my beer already. We look outside. This nigga Steve is with his date on like the little patio area talking to one of the homies, like rolling up with him and shit. We like, yo, what the fuck? Is that Steve out there with the bro? Like, nigga standing up, rolling up and shit. So I go out there and make a little joke like, yo, this your man? You got a new friend? You come outside joking. Like I said, we still joking. We not even aware of what's happening. As soon as we come back outside with the bro, we get our beer. This nigga Steve goes back inside, bro. We like, yo, nah, this shit is funny, bro. That shit was funny, bro.
Shit was funny.
That shit was funny as hell. Good night, though. You know what I'm saying?
Great night. Great.
Pretty cool night, man. I'm mad I was in the city and I fucking missed Stack Bundle's street naming ceremony, bro. My man Stack got a street named after him in the Rock, bro.
Oh, man.
I fucking missed it.
Amazing. I seen the clip. I was like, bro, what the fuck? As soon as I seen it, like, I was just like, what the fuck?
Beautiful, bro.
That's insane, bro.
That shit is beautiful, man. I'm
RP Stack though, man.
Tears are shedded.
Nah, facts.
That's
Stack Bundles honored with street named after him in Far Rockaway. Stack Bundles may have been gone for over 15 years, but his legacy lives on with a street named after him in his hometown of Far Rockaway, Queens. Damn, 15 years already? Sheesh. Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh.
That's bugged.
I'm trying to see, like, I didn't see that many videos, but I got the video right here of it. I wanted to see if it was, like, people out there. I know his sister was the one that, like, they presented the award to. Shout out to his sister, Miss Maxine Elliott.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. Just, you know what I mean? Like, being an artist, being a rapper, especially that era, Stack didn't really get to live out his real potential as an artist. Unfortunately, got cut short. But to see, you know what I mean? You get recognized and people from your area, you know what I mean? Represent you the right way. That shit gotta be, you know what I mean? That's a blessing, bro. That shit is what's up. Shout out to Stack. I did see they had some fire ass merch. Like, shout out to my nigga Khan. I pulled up to my nigga Cass Sinatra. He had like a little kickback event. This nigga Khan had the shirt on. I was like, damn, son, that shit fire. Y'all know the popular the notorious pose that's that guy. He got, I mean, he aiming like he got like fake gun. He aiming like a gun and shit, posing with that. It was like they had that image on the back of it, like but distorted. And on the front, I think it said Stack Bundles. I forget what else is on it, but that shit was fly. I think it was the crate. You know the crate niggas out there.
Yeah.
Remember? Hey, they made them shit. That shit.
Yeah, I
Was
still
fire.
gotta get that T-Mall Stacktober Mets hat he did and Diamonds back shit.
Yeah, I mean, when you told me about, yeah, bro,
It's
I
on the
need.
website still. It's on the website. He got it on the website, so you can copy it whenever.
I only had one Mets fitted cap, bro, in my lifetime, and I never got a chance to really rock it like that. Like, it was
I
crisp.
wear that shit till his. I wear that shit to the death. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be a regular hat. I get that stack shit. I'm gonna get that shit.
Wear that shit till the fucking letters fall off.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. RP Stack, man. RP Stack B, I'ma keep you alive, kid. Fresh and wonderful. Yo, shout out to my nigga Lupe. Shouting Stacks out on a major record with Snoop Dogg on that shit. Gather round, going head and stare. You speak for don't need permission. My life's in high definition. Lupe? Lupe top 10?
No.
No. Oh hell! Wait,
Hell
top
to
10.
the NO.
Don't do that to my
hold
nigga
on.
Lupe, God.
Top 10. Nigga, we fuck with Lupe.
We
Of
fuck with the
course.
we fuck
It's
with
just
It
the
ain't
funny.
really about that.
It's funny just to throw niggas into the top 10. Yo, Lil B, top 10?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
It can always be an argument made for
Now,
why nigga.
Lil B definitely top 200 though. For sure.
Shout out to the bass guy.
Lupe might be top 30.
Lupe?
Yeah, he might be top 30.
Okay, yeah.
Not
I'm
bad.
rolling with that. I'm rolling.
Yeah, he
I'm
might be
rolling with
top
that.
30. He might be
That's
top
not
20.
even a bad thing. I don't even know why
He
niggas
might be top 30.
It's
I mean,
too
top
many.
30.
20. He might be top 20. Might be. He might be 20.
I mean, top 20 in a game that is literally has an unlimited amount of rappers.
But I think that
Over,
it all depends on what you're going off. Like what you
Yeah, right. What you going? That's what I'm saying. He might be top 20 if we talking
sales.
lyrical miracle niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
He might be top 20. He could either be 20 or he could be 15. I wouldn't be mad at it.
it's always where it gets interesting, just trying to decide what the sliders are going to be. You know, these lists and shit be coming out. Now they try to give a little credibility to how they picked it. It'd be delivery and all of this other shit, wordplay.
Right.
So, shout out to Lupe though, man. Let's see, man. What could we? Did y'all see the Little Mermaid?
I did not.
No.
I
But
didn't see it either.
I have some family that did see it already.
I heard it was good.
Want to see it? Yeah, I've heard great things about it.
I heard great things about it. Yeah.
I'm not really surprised.
I heard it was the best Disney live action film. So that means something.
Yeah, but I wasn't really surprised as far as like the kids, bro. It looks beautiful. Like it looks well done. If you know.
It does look like a really good.
It don't look like a shit, like just some shit thrown together. Like it looks good.
Yeah,
it's presentable. They presented it the right.
It's presentable. Way. Yeah, it's definitely like the commercial, the Burger King, the fast food commercials where the burgers look,
mm-hmm.
and you get it in person, and it's not the same. It's like that,
and it's something the kids will remember. Like it looks like something. Well, Little Mermaid was always something that we remembered, obviously, but that visual of it is illa for like these kids.
It's definitely it's something like that. Yeah. Word. I heard Across the Spider-Verse was like very good too.
Bruh, I need to see that. I didn't get to see that.
I heard it was really, really good. I heard it was
really,
really good. I heard it was. Some people said it wasn't better than the first one, and you got people who said it was on par with the first one, and you got people who said it was better than the first one.
I heard that shit was cinema.
But they also said that the first one You didn't think watching the first one, you don't think that they're hitting at shit that they would do in the sequel, but they definitely did. So I'm gonna give y'all niggas an instance when before Miles when Miles gets his spider sense, it goes from purple to green to red and blue. Nobody knew what that meant, but when you watch the movie, you'll find out what the fuck that means. And I found out what it meant, and I'm like, oh shit, word,
Cinema.
peak.
Yeah, I heard nothing but good things about Spider-Man. I wanted to get back. The reason why I brought up the Little Mermaid though, because I had this topic on here from last week, but I wanted to get your take on this shit, Marz, because I know you wasn't gonna go to see the movie, but it was a topic that came out. Cause I want to get your opinion because you're the only one in here with a kid, but also a daughter too. You know what I mean? Your girl dad. This star Paloma Faith. I think I never seen Pennyworth, but I heard of it. It's a show Pennyworth. I think it's on Netflix or one of them streaming platforms. But she's a singer and an actress, and she came out and said she enjoyed the movie, but she didn't really appreciate the messaging in it. So you know what I mean? I seen that. I wanted to go and investigate what she was talking about. You know, the actual controversy about the whole movie is the Little Mermaid black thing, but I thought it was something like that, but it wasn't. Basically, what she was saying was, I got a quote from her right here. As a mother of girls, I don't want my kids to think it is okay to give up your entire voice and your powers to love a man. Faith shared in a now deleted Instagram post. What the fuck is this shit? Not what I want to be teaching the next generation of women at all. And that is, I guess, basically the story of the Little Mermaid. She wants to become, you know what I mean? She wants to go on land and be with this human guy. But I think the story in this one, I'm not too sure about the original Little Mermaid, but for this one, she goes to Ursula to, you know what I mean? Ursula is like a witch. And she trades her voice, her singing talents, to be able to walk on land so she could be with this guy. So, like, that's an interesting take on what Paloma Faith is saying. So I just wanted to see like how, like, as a dad, like what would you think in that situation? Like, I mean,
It's like this, bro. It's like this, right? Any female that wants a guy, right? It just sounds crazy that a mermaid would want to get rid of her mermaidisms to be a human. But let's say a girl meets this guy, right? And he lives in fucking Nova Scotia, right? But he comes to New York to see. He's on vacation in New York, and they vibe and they do this and they do that, and she not really feeling New York like that. You know what I'm saying? And he convinces her, "Hey, how about you come move with me to Nova Scotia?"
mm-hmm.
And she goes to fucking Nova Scotia and fucking lives her life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If my daughter, when she's 25, 30, if she's working this and that, blase, and yeah, the whole, well, you got to make sure your daughter, your kid is set up right, this and that. Look, life is crazy. Okay, life has ups and downs. My daughter could go through college, right? Go for a crazy degree, but she may not get a job that's in her degree.
Mm-hmm.
So she may have to settle for, a retail job or this and that, blase. It don't matter. And let's say she meets a guy that lives in fucking Alaska. And he's a good dude. He wants to take care of her. He wants to provide. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. And she's like, hey, Dad, I want to move with this guy to Alaska. Motherfucker, go to
I mean, I guess it's a weird, not weird, but just a fine line of, I guess what this woman is saying, Paloma, is basically she don't want to teach her daughters to have to depend on anybody, which I understand.
But that's bullshit though, because at the same time, what does she classify as a woman? A woman is a home provider.
And I was gonna say that's where the lines get blurred, just in general nowadays. In terms
that's just what it is. Yeah, no matter what these females nowadays try to, I'm an independent one. I'm this. I'm that. I'm all the like my nigga. At the end of the day, you're gonna be somebody's wife, and you're gonna be taking care of the kids, and you're gonna be in the crib cooking, cleaning, blase. Y'all may do both, but that's what the fuck is going on.
I think that's what, and on paper, that is how society teaches it to be. I think that's where nowadays is getting a little, you know what I mean? Roles are being reversed or whatever. Women making more money nowadays, but they still do want that feeling of security. Like that's like the trigger word. They
Exactly.
call it security.
Men want security too. We want to know we got a girl that can, you know what I'm saying? If she wants to work, she could work, blase, blase. But we want to know when we come home, we may have dinner on the table. Or if we gonna cook, at least have the kitchen clean and the crib clean for a nigga.
Basically, just it has to
So-
be an even exchange.
Exactly.
I guess just,
exactly.
and I think that's more so what she's saying too. Like she don't want it to be more so like, yo, my daughter is gonna give up everything just to go be with this guy for the sake of that, but everything else not in order. Like I said, like she may not be making her own bread, or you know what I mean. I see both sides of it.
I see her side too, but you how does she live her life? If she's somebody's wife, that's what you got to question. Are you practicing what you preach?
Mm.
What are you
So,
doing?
Are you Paloma? These
Are you
hard-hitting
right?
questions.
Are you fucking? Or are you a single mother? Ain't nothing wrong with a single mother, but I'm just saying you can't talk. And I feel like the single mother shit, when they try to enforce that on their daughter, is coming from that place of being a single mother. Because at the end of the day, let's say you're not a single mother and you meet a nigga and he take care of you and your kid, then what?
It's always these. You know, these celebs always have.
So let's be trying to sound like they smart because they got money. Just because you got money don't mean you smart, my nigga.
And you know they can make a headline. It's
Right.
funny just because back in 2009, just same woman tweeted like, "I want to be the Little Mermaid when I grow up" or some shit. And I guess she just has, I don't know, like
They don't when they young and they say shit like that, they don't mean it in the sense of they want to meet a nigga and get rid of it. She wants to be the Little Mermaid prior to the movie, meaning she wants to be a mermaid with a whole bunch of sisters swimming in water, talking to crabs. You sound like you want to do drugs. Shout out to my nigga drugs.
what you would do
Right.
for drugs.
Sound like you're crazy. Because I wouldn't want to be no motherfucking mermaid. I'll tell you that much.
Shout out to the Little Mermaid, man. Shout out to
the Little
Halle
Mermaid. Yeah, word.
Haley. She that shit made like 200 M's globally. This was like last week.
It's at, I think it's at 350 right now, 3 something right now. Spider-Man sitting at 352 right now too as well. Yeah, it's a good day. We got a good day for cinema. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James Gunn. Whoa!
Hey,
Whoa!
whoa.
Whoa!
What?
I can't really necessarily say shout out to James Gunn. Shout out to Guardians of the Galaxy hitting the $800 million mark at the box office, which isn't really saying a lot because it's on par with the first one, and that's not really good. I think Guardians should at least made $1 billion. It should be tracked. It should be hitting $1 billion. It should, being that it's the third of the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Thor 3 made 900 and some change. Civil War made $1 billion. Iron Man 3 made $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of shaky, baby. But
Yeah, it says right now it grossed 805.9 worldwide.
Worldwide. So shout out to Guardians for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marvel. It's the Marvel name. It's the Marvel name. That's what. When Superman Legacy drops, if it does come out, that shit gonna do 200 globally, nigga. They gonna plaster that nigga James Gunn name on them films, and the general audience is gonna be like, "Who the fuck is James Gunn? Who the fuck is that? The guy that made Guardians? Is it a Marvel movie? Oh, hell no. No."
Yeah.
So, and the Flash is tracking at 70 million right now currently. 70 to 100 million the opening weekend, which is horrible.
That should drop this week, right?
This week coming up. Yep.
This Friday. I think it dropped this Friday.
Yep.
Thursday.
And
Thursday
it
night.
already leaked. If you're on Twitter, you've seen the George Clooney's. You've seen that people are leaking it all the cameos. They actually brought back Christopher Reeves. They brought him back to life. He was an AI or
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yep. They also put Nicolas Cage as Superman in the movie as well, which is weird as fuck because the general audience has no idea that Tim Burton was going to make a Superman movie starring Nicolas Cage. Nobody knew that. So why y'all putting that in the movie? Like that's like some shit everybody gonna go, oh yeah, because they were supposed to make that. Niggas don't know that. Niggas
Dude, I
don't know
wonder if
that.
they explain that at all in that shit.
No, it's just some shit that when Barry goes into like the Speed Force and goes back in time again at the end of the movie, he sees a whole different multiverse of shit. That's what happens. So it's like little glimpses of shit. It's not really like, you know what I mean? And it's not
Oh,
really.
okay, I see. I see
They
what you
actually
mean.
CGI'd Nicolas Cage. They didn't even get Nicolas Cage.
Wait, what? How does that work? Does he
Exactly.
get paid? Does he get paid for that?
I would hope so.
Because I mean, technically, he didn't do any work, but you're using his likeness. I mean, I would assume the motherfucker got to get some kind of a cut. You can't
Right.
just use me in your shit, like,
Right,
and especially when I exist still, you gonna CGI me into the
Exactly. On
fucking
CG,
movie.
they brought back Adam West from the dead.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
they
still see
just
it though. I'm gonna still see the shit.
they're going
We
crazy
kind of
right
have to. We kind of
Yeah, I'm about to say at this point
make
we kind of forced to.
yeah,
We kind of forced to for the
movie
pod.
critics.
Mm-hmm. We the new Ebert and Roper.
Right.
3 of them niggas.
Right.
I mean, we on cinema, bro. Let's just go right into that motherfucking Idol, son.
Let's
The
talk
Idol,
about it.
buddy.
Let's talk about it.
This is gonna be one of them ones, man. So y'all crack rock lot familiar out there. Go ahead and lock in, strap in, get your seatbelts. We're gonna be talking about this shit every week, man.
Right. All the Selena Gomez fans, relax. Relax.
Oh man, bro. This shit gonna be making headlines. I say give it another. After the first week, I said give it to episode 4 or 5, and it'll be literally the main show that everybody talks about. But it seems like it's already there. Like they said after the first day, it came out last Sunday was the first episode. By Monday, I think they said it was the most watched fucking show on HBO. Like opening day or some shit, like opening numbers.
That's pretty good.
Amazing. But The Idol, for y'all listening that's unaware, new HBO series starring Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp's daughter, and The Weeknd. Really great fucking show, man. It is directed by the same guy who did what's the shit called? Euphoria, Sam Levinson. So it's in that same vein. It's a cinematography is the same, similar, you know what I mean? That dark
Cinematography, bro. It's shot it's like go ahead, man. Continue, man.
Yeah, it's just so much to say about it, bro. Like the cinematography is amazing. The writing seems to be pretty good so far.
It's only been one episode, but it's like this. It's like so much. It's like there's so many ways you want to allow yourself to assume the show is going. I guess like the direction of the show, because you know when you're watching a series and it's the first episode, you're not able to binge through the episode, so you know that anticipation, in your mind, you see that episode, you like, ah, man, what the fuck could happen? Nah, this definitely gonna happen, or so many scenarios. I feel like you could paint for this one, so that's exciting. I've seen a lot of people trying to disrespect Abel's The Weeknd acting. I think he's doing an amazing job so far. I mean,
I saw that too. Like I've saw people trying to
we
discredit
know
his
what that is.
acting.
We know what that is, though. Yeah, we
I'm
know
about
what
to
that
say
is.
that seems like one of those. Let's just put this story out here that's really not actually
Yeah, I
happening.
don't know who's paying them people, but relax. It's not even that serious. Like, what are y'all even talking about? He's so bad. Like, I'm like, yo, what?
He was fucking phenomenal in that shit. If I'm keeping it a bug, like it
Yeah, I
just
mean,
seemed.
if anything, I would say he's like, if you gonna say he's not, if you trying to say he's not good, or he's not that great, I would at least be like, nah, he's decent in this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did a decent
To
job.
say that
Nigga, it's
after
only
one
one episode.
episode, I'm about to say to say that after one episode, you have a motive clearly. Like you can't
Right.
determine somebody to be great or
He's
bad after
horrible on the
one episode.
screen, and I I can't remember the one comment I seen, but the replies were literally like laughing my ass off because it was like, bruh, that's literally the point of the show. Like he's clearly a dark person. You know, there's a darker tone about his personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's clearly
Suspicious,
something
he's
else.
mysterious.
Right. Like those people, I don't know. But
Quick overview though of the show. Basically, we got a pop star who
Mhm.
is being handled by all of her handlers. You know what I mean? She got managers, she got agents, she got the label heads.
regular shit. Mhm.
Word. And that's why I was going to connect to why you were probably why the expectations or the anticipation for what's going to happen in the show is so kind of easy to follow because we see this shit all the time. Like this is the entertainment world.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and pop star Lily Rose plays the pop star named Jocelyn, you know what I mean? They explain at the beginning of the show and they over the time how I think she's coming out of like a mental break, like a breakdown of some sorts publicly, because obviously she's a star. So now they're trying to not clean it up, but we're seeing life after that now, you know what I mean? And she's basically like everything she's doing is being managed by somebody else to the point where let's just get into the scene, into the fucking actual episode. In the beginning of the show, they opening scene. I always like to start with opening scenes. We see a close up of Jocelyn. When I seen that, I was like, all right, this is letting us clearly know this show is gonna be about this woman's sexuality, her beauty, her like this is her. This shit is about her story. We focusing on her. You know what I mean? We zoom out. We seeing her doing different poses. She's at a photo shoot. You know what I mean? She had a photo shoot for an album cover. She's on set. You know what I mean? Already, the first instrumentation we hear from the show, we could tell The Weeknd is heavily involved with the music, bro. My God, drugs.
Whew.
That song, son?
What's it called? Freak?
Freak? Yeah, I think it's called Freak. You hear that? You like, yo, that's The Weeknd, but a woman is singing it. The chords, the voice, the vocal tone.
It's so amazing, like hearing certain artists because it's like certain artists is just so like their art is so beautiful, man. So it's like to hear someone else like giving them the opportunity to write for someone else and them to sing their shit like the way you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I think
amazing. That's real artistry.
Yeah, that shit hard as fuck, bro. But
Remember the interview? I think it was with Variety. I forget, but they were all on the panel. All of the entire cast: Lily Rose, Sam Levinson, The Weeknd. The Weeknd was talking about how him and Sam Levinson are cool. You know what I mean? And a little bit more into that story. Sam wasn't even the original director. It was another woman. I forget her name, but the direction of the show wasn't going in the way that The Weeknd envisioned it. And they were working on this show back in 2021, I think the article said. But he didn't like the direction, so at the last minute or like mid-shooting, they changed a lot of shit and hired Sam Levinson. So they're on this panel, and The Weeknd was basically saying him and Sam being cool, it allowed for them to literally create a fake pop star image on screen, but really do it as if she's a real star. So that's from the music to how they present her on screen. Is basically a musician and a great director worlds colliding to create like a baby, basically. Like Jocelyn is the birth of the vision of entertainer, artist, writer, and a director, which on screen you can see they pull that shit off perfectly, bro.
right.
That shit is fire. But what else we see in this show? So she's on set, and this is where the shit starts. We start seeing the stakes and shit get a little high. So a picture leaks online of a nude of her. Somebody fucking blasted on her face.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking picture that leaks.
Right. So she's
But yeah, she's literally viral after coming off of, like I said, it's important they keep mentioning. She just had like a mental break.
Yeah, she just had a mental break, but she don't know what's going on because obviously she has a lot going on.
And they're keeping it from her. She got a bunch of people handling her maid and her manager. They're literally keeping people away from her. Like they took her phone from her, and she
She's
didn't
going
even know where the
on
shit
tour,
was.
right?
I think she's about to start a tour.
Yeah.
Like she's just starting a tour.
Right.
So yeah, they're trying to figure out how to explain to her what happened because they don't want her to go into another episode or you know what I mean, have another break because obviously these people are. She's making them money, like you know what I mean. When you're in that situation, your handlers are around because you're paying them, but they also want to make sure they can still get paid and you don't fuck it up. You don't fuck the bag up. So we seeing that. We seeing her Russian Jewish manager. My man is like the typical industry exec, Leor Cohen type. Just you know what I mean, big boss man, nigga making moves, making plays and shit. Really good show, man. Like at one point, he paid somebody $5,000 just to keep a dude in the bathroom because he's trying to tell Jocelyn that the picture is leaked. My man just pulled a random like PA nigga on the set. Like, yo, I'll give you 5 bands right now, bro. If you keep this door closed. He tricked son to get into the bathroom and he pretty much locked him in there and paid somebody to keep him in there. He's like, yo, 2 bands right here. If you keep him in there for the next few hours, I give you the rest.
Right.
I'm crazy, man. But let's talk more about the music, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro, that music is just the show is just scored so beautifully. Shout out to Sam Levinson and the Weeknd. Just being able to cross those worlds so well. It's like if Euphoria had an amazing soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really remember Euphoria's soundtrack, but I don't think the show was really geared toward the music as much. You know what I'm saying? Like they have episodes where they play certain shit in the car or whatever, but the music isn't the focus of the show. Clearly, the music is the focus of this because we're following a pop star. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we see Weeknd's character. He plays dark, mysterious. You know what I mean? Club owner. My man walking around like Count Dracula. He spots
Crazy.
Lily. He spots Lily in the club, and he's on it.
Right. He's a DJ, right? Local DJ.
Well, so he's the club owner, but for some reason,
Oh,
I think
right.
he was DJing too. Word.
Right.
'Cause I thought he was just like a club host, DJ, MC type nigga. But remember when he pulls up on it, he lets her know, "Yo, I own this spot." You know what I mean?
On it. Right.
Yeah, man.
But nah, it was funny as fuck how when he pulled up at her crib, my boy pulled up at the mansion. No taxi, no Uber, none. Nigga just long ass trench coat.
Oh man, my man pulled up like a Batman, like a bat for real.
Yeah.
Pulled up to a house in the hills, gate open, and there's no car. It's just my man on foot. Nigga
That's
walks in
fire
and
though. That's
shit.
fire. My son had to inspect where he was coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. It's
That
crazy.
shit
It's crazy
fire,
right
bro.
now. You a pop star. You rich.
That's how, son. Trying to see what else happens in the shit. It's just so much. Like her assistant is actually her best friend. So that's another. There's a funny conversation between Abel. What's his name? Tedros. I think his name is Tedros in the show.
Tedros.
Yeah, between Tedros and Jocelyn, they have like a little funny back and forth where he's like, "Oh, your best friend is like your assistant, so you pay your best friend to work for you." Kind of like just implying like, "Oh, you're surrounded by a lot of people that are just
Yes, man.
yes, man, word." Like so they have a little funny banter about that. She explains how she hates the type of music she makes because it's like cookie cutter pop bullshit. It doesn't have any feeling, but it's making her tons of fucking money. So she's in that place of, you know what I mean, trying to discover herself as an artist, I guess, as a woman, where she is in her life at this moment, and still make the music that is gonna allow her to keep up this lifestyle.
Right.
It's a lot of layers to this show, but of course there's controversy, of course, that comes with every show, especially it being an HBO show.
I think she's gonna go through, the typical pop star shit, the drama, drugs, maybe all of that extra shit. But I think she's gonna get to that point where she's, gonna have to make that decision whether or not she actually wants to do music seriously
Or the
or
type of music she wants to do.
right.
Yeah, she's in that space right now. I just see here it's only slated for 6 episodes.
That's corny. But that's
All right.
good. That means they have a vision.
It's HBO. It's HBO.
HBO, we usually get like a good 10 piece though.
Yeah.
I mean,
8,
you get
8,
8
10.
normally.
Yeah, 8 is like, especially, but I mean, this is the pilot season. You know what I mean? They usually
It is.
before they pick it back up, they slate you for 6, and then maybe you get another 2 on the back end. But
I mean, that's what they need, bro. They need that from the people. Drop a little sample season, get the people going. Oh yeah, they need it back. All right, bet. But so far, like I said, we were saying earlier, I'm looking at the reviews on Google. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to these random reviews, but this shit is 2.2. I don't even understand that shit. But hey, we'll see
Yeah,
as the
people was
show advances.
saying on this shit when they had dropped and shit like that. So
Yeah, but I was talking to two about that, and we kind of
we got to the bottom of that.
yeah. We
Pause.
think we figured out where most of that is coming from.
Most of that hate and shit.
Yeah.
Even tying it back to prove that this is a thing, tying it back to the Little Mermaid topic, along with that, after that Paloma Faith shit came out, the controversy was also that on IDBM or IM, whatever that shit is, there were a lot of accounts made just to bash the fucking movie. So it was like a string of
just bot account.
yeah, just bot accounts. You know, like if somebody at a restaurant does some shit, a bunch of people go to hate on the restaurant to make it look like it's a bad business. That's what it was. And the same thing with this. It seems like it's connected. You know what I mean? People got motives. They don't want something to succeed. It ain't nothing to pay a little company to be like, hey, just spam that shit to make it
The fucked
to
up part
lower.
about it is, and I know a thing or two about bots because being in the Snyder cult, you know what I mean. It's like you find out that Warner Brothers was buying bots to thrash Snyder.
Yeah, that shit is real. That shit
That shit is
exists.
real. So you know what I'm saying. But it's all publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So they do this type shit. Like, wanna know why it was the most viewed show? Because going into it, everybody, all of the critics was bashing it. Oh, this is the worst show in existence. Same like the Velma show, the Scooby Doo remake shit that they did on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers thrashed that shit to the bottom. Everybody wanted to see why it was so motherfucking bad.
It's funny. Me and Drugs was literally talking about that after we watched the show. We was like, yo, fuck, what was the fuck I was saying? I lost my fucking thought anyway. I think it's cool that Sam Levinson, I think he came out and said that his Euphoria show and this Idol are in the same universe. And it allegedly, I was on the Reddit forums and shit. Allegedly, this universe takes place 5 years into the future of where Euphoria is going to be when it comes back. And we see that because we see a cameo from Euphoria star Alexa Demi, who plays Maddie. She's in the club with Jocelyn. You know what I mean? When Jocelyn goes to the club and meets the Weeknd and she goes to his club, we see a quick cameo. It's not focused on her, but we see Maddie in the club with her, flicking it up, drinking shots and shit. So it was just like a nod to the Euphoria because in the end of Euphoria, we see Maddie talk about going to visit somebody or leaving the town wherever they are to go see somebody, or so it was basically a pretty cool nod to be like, oh, she went to go somewhere and she ended up at this club at the same time when Jocelyn was there.
That's
Pretty
fire.
cool. That's fire. Word. Like
That's fire.
it's like when Jimmy Neutron and you know what I mean?
Fairly Odd Parents.
Timmy Turner met.
Word. I watched
Great
Top
show,
Boy.
man. Great show.
I watched Top Boy for the first time.
Oh, okay.
I finished it.
What'd you think?
I liked it. It's like Power, but bruv.
Yeah. It's Power Bruv.
It's Power, bruv.
All right. The man them.
The man didn't power.
I think it's more like The Wire. Not
Not
Power.
really like The Wire. No, I wouldn't say it's the. It's not really like Power. You know what I would say it's like? It's some gangster shit, just bruv. Because they don't really focus on the cops. The two cops that you do know will happen to be fiends, which was like fucking fire. When I found out they was cops, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But I liked it. I wasn't a fan of Sully killing Jamie, but that just shows how crazy this show can get. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Jamie. I don't really like Sully and the other nigga, Deshaun. I don't like them niggas. I like Jamie. I like Jamie. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like one of them shows. Top Boy, I watched like a long time ago, and I haven't seen the newest season that's out. But that's like one of them shows
Oh
where
damn!
I
I
need like
spoiled
a
it for you just now.
refresher.
Then.
I mean, I don't even really remember though. That's the thing. Like, I would need a refresher before I even rewatched it.
Well, apparently this show aired on like the UK's version of NBC years ago, and it was on like 2 seasons and shit like that. And they canceled it. They canned it.
I think that's when Drake got involved. That's when he brought
Drake.
it back.
Years later, Drake got involved and brought it back. So this essentially the first season on Netflix is season 3, and then the recent season is season 4. Season 5 just got announced. So it was kind of confusing. I'm like, season 5? I just watched 2 seasons of this shit. What the fuck they talk? Netflix lying? So I did my homework on the situation. I'm like, oh, okay. I think Netflix should actually put up the previous seasons on there. You know, that'd be kind of smart. I don't know. It might be still up there, but it's cool. I think it's called Top Boy Summer House or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a different name. Word.
Different name. Yeah. And all the casts are younger. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But I liked it. I liked it a lot. I definitely did. It was definitely. I just wanted to see some gangster shit. I mean, let me finally watch this Top Boy shit. And I was like, oh shit, this shit is hot. This shit is fire, bro. Word.
Yeah, no, that shit hard.
This shit nice. This shit nice. I finished Primal.
I didn't get a chance to start that. That was one of the shows that I had
One
forgot.
of the greatest endings I've ever seen in animation. What the fuck? That was some. I cried. It's like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. It's beautiful, yo, bro. It's beautiful. The ending is short. It's straight to the point, and it gives you what you want. Because the whole time you're like, he better fuck this girl, but then something happened to him, and you're like, damn, he can't fuck that girl. She fucks him. Yeah, but the way she fucks him was kind of crazy. It was like, where is she still taking a dick? Oh, she like this bitch. She's a ride or die. And then boom.
Literally.
And at the end, the nigga has a daughter, and she with the dinosaur.
Oh, so that shit is like, look how it come around. That shit is like Avatar 2, Way of the Water. I watched that shit recently too.
You finally seen it. You finally seen Peak.
Drugs. I think you seen it too, right, Brody? My God.
Wait. I did.
Avatar?
I did.
I told y'all niggas.
I stayed up like 2 in the morning watching that shit, bro.
What I told y'all niggas.
Again, I will, but
what I told y'all niggas. I bought it. What I told y'all niggas.
Peak, bro. Peak.
I told y'all niggas.
That remind me of Monkey Boy.
Yo, bro. I told y'all niggas that nigga James Cameron is not to be fucked with when it comes to sequels, son. Don't fuck with him, bro.
Nah, he bugged out on that shit.
He bugged out on that shit, bro. He bugged out. Is it better than Terminator 2? Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna go yes just cause it's more modern. You know what I mean? Like CGI is way better now.
Terminator 2's on point, bro. I watched shit up. Terminator 2's on point. It's on point.
It's probably one of the ones I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta rewatch it. That shit is on point. The CGI is not. It's on point. It's on point, nigga. It's on point. That shit still hit. It still hit. I got the DVD. That shit still hit.
I didn't know Vin Diesel was a part of the cast on Avatar.
Who the fuck is Vin Diesel?
I'm looking at that actually right now. I forgot to share the screen with y'all, but The Way of the Water, it says, where is Vin Diesel? Avatar, The Way of the Water is finally streaming, blah, blah, blah. The short answer to this is no one, because Vin Diesel is not in the cast. and isn't in. Oh, I don't know. I guess this was just like a rumor.
Oh, okay.
Vin was a fan. He came in, visited the set one day to see what we were doing, and people took that out of context. I guess he was on set one day.
Why the fuck is he listed up here? See, this is why Google need to get slapped sometimes.
Yeah, I did see that. He's literally listed as cast.
Wow, that's crazy.
Assholes.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
wild.
dope though. He came on set and all that shit. That's fire. That's fire.
Being on set and now being listed as a cast is crazy though. Like,
Or
Yo,
that's
but
like
who's your favorite character though?
Sigourney Weaver's character. She played her daughter. Nigga.
I knew. Yo, I knew you was gonna say that, bro.
that
Nigga,
is she plays the older daughter or the younger daughter?
she plays
Yeah,
the
she's
one
the
that was in the that was fucking with the
that was
water, nigga.
connecting and the
That was connected with
butterfly
the water and shit, nigga.
Oh
all
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
actors. Yo, you saw them niggas looking at her like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yo,
Yeah.
bro, how the fuck she play her daughter?
I
She
mean, we've been
deserved.
swimming in this shit since
Nigga,
we've
she
been
played her
born.
daughter,
What
cuz
you
she
doing?
played her daughter, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sigourney
was
played the
cool.
fuck out of that role. I ain't gonna front. Shout out to her.
She
Yeah,
played
that
her
was-
daughter, nigga. That's kind of crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
That's fire. Besides that, I fucked with
Fuck with Monkey Boy.
fuck with Monkey Boy. I fuck with the whale type monster,
Oh yeah, what was my man? The Outcast?
the outcast. I fuck with him.
that
Son
Yeah,
start
get
with
it
a
in for
P.
dividends. Yeah, son is smart. He's a smart nigga. He fucked them shits up.
Ayakon.
Yeah, he fucked them shits up.
Yeah,
Word.
that nigga. He was the fucking star of the motherfucking movie, bro.
Word. I fuck
They-
with him.
I mean, they was explaining what happened, and
Mhm.
they basically was saying son got bodies.
And
Like,
then, but he got the
teardrops.
real story. Remember when I forget who got the real story? My man's the younger son when he
Right.
he got
Do
the
y'all
story.
niggas agree with me about them water bitches though?
What you? I forgot what you said.
I said them bitches from the other island was type bad, them little bitches.
Oh yeah, no, they were some baddies for sure.
Oh, yeah, when they pulled up. Yeah.
Low key, they all. You know what's funny? They reminded me of the Little Mermaid, Hallie,
Yeah.
Haley. They look like her, like
They look,
literally.
yeah, they in the water, they look mermaidy. Yeah, I was like, oh, them bitches is beautiful.
Yeah,
I
word.
would have fucked. I fucked because the regular the land avatar bitches is trash. They all skinny and they thick. They got, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy over there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy over there. Some Bay moms, she was right. She was pregnant. She was right, but she pretty. Like, huh? I'd see the dad up too. Word.
Ah, that shit is fire ass fucking movie, man.
Yeah, I told y'all niggas that shit was amazing, nigga. I told y'all niggas. I was stuck on that shit, nigga. Word. That was stuck.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one, bro. Honestly,
Me either. He said it's
Facts.
more niggas. He said it's another tribe we gotta see.
Another try. Word. Yep.
yeah, it gotta
Word.
be. I feel like that's why they kept highlighting how many tribes it was. Remember? I don't remember how many they said, but it was a lot.
I don't really remember. I don't remember that part. I know.
It was the part when they was like on their way traveling to damn, I don't even remember the name of the island, man.
Yeah, I don't remember that shit either.
Shit.
Let me see.
See, that's why I gotta watch it again, bro.
The Water Tribe was the Metcaina
Oh yeah, right.
Oceanic Navi clan.
Yeah, I think it was one of them scenes when they was traveling there, like while he was in the air.
Oh yeah.
One of them scenes.
It's probably one of them lines where it's like it means a lot, but if you don't pay attention, you
Yeah.
kind of like
Yep.
you miss. Yeah.
But they talked about it a couple times. I think one of the dudes on the ship, he was explaining, like he said something about how many it was or some shit.
Yeah.
To Stephen Lang's character. I don't remember the names.
Yeah, I couldn't really keep up with the names either. But that makes sense. So what you think in the next tribe is going to be? Or you think they're going to be like
Apparently,
different element,
Fire
fire or
is-
something?
I think they fire people. I think it's just like that. I
Yeah.
heard.
Hell yeah, gotta be.
Yeah. That'll be fire. I want to see how they connect though, like, because obviously we see it looks like apparently they're gonna be going from these different. Because obviously my man is still alive. Monkey Boy saved him. The guy that literally is who started this whole shit. He came back to come find Sully. What's my man name? I don't even remember my man's name, but he's still on the look for him. So apparently, obviously, they're gonna flee to another kingdom, another clan's territory. I'm wondering because I'm like the water and the sky people thing kind of it went hand in hand, but I'm like you start introducing fire. How do they connect with that? But
I'm
apparently he's
calling
gonna.
it
It looks like
now. I'm calling it now. The next tribe is going to be the villains of the movie, right? It's the only
okay.
way to switch it up. The next tribe is going to be the villains of the movie, or they have beef with another tribe, and they're actually the villains of the movie, right? And then he's going to pop back up, and he may fuck with them or become part of their tribe and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? He may die. He's going to die. He's not going to survive. He's going to die in the next movie for
so he
sure.
died this one till he
I
wasn't.
thought he did, but he's dying in the next one. He's dying, but he's not going to die in the hands of the main character. He's going to die. Somebody he gonna probably
Well, I
fuck
think
with.
they kind of slow rolling us into that though. That's why
Yeah,
the kids popped up.
yeah,
Then
he's not
like,
dying. I mean, he's not dying by the hands of the main character. Though. He's
You
gonna die
think
by somebody else.
they're gonna pull a training day? They just turn on that nigga and
Yeah, they're
set
gonna
him
turn
up.
on him or some shit.
you
Or
see
set
how
him
they
up. Right. Set him up or
yep.
some shit like that. But they're still gonna be the villains of the movie. You get what I'm saying?
Y'all
Yeah.
see how they let the fucked up son survive and the ill son died.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off, my nigga.
I
Word.
didn't get that.
I knew they
I
was
didn't
gonna do that.
expect it.
I knew they was gonna do that though.
I didn't
Yeah,
expect them to have a death
good
in
die
that
young.
shit.
Good die young.
Word.
Well,
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
had to die in this movie though, yeah.
Yeah,
I
somebody had to die.
died in the
Somebody
first
had to
one.
die.
Somebody
Yeah,
died.
that's true. They needed the
Somebody,
stakes.
Yeah.
That whole last hour scene was fucking fire, bro. Like the last scene where they kidnapped the daughters, you know what I mean? I forget where they were when they got caught, you know what I mean? They got caught in the forest,
Oh
kidnapped them, had them on the ship,
man.
and it was time to turn shit up, boy.
Oh man. And they ain't even pull up yet. The fucking whale fucking did a belly flop on the ship on his
Started
own.
fucking shit up. It was beautiful to see the main antagonist. Well, not the main one, but one of the ones. You knew he was gonna die, but it was the dude who had the harpoon. He was, you know what I mean, being real disrespectful to the
yeah,
water
that nigga
Right.
ball
people.
You
came
know
right
how I knew,
off.
bro. You know how I knew he was going to. That's what I'll be saying. Obviously, you know, you watch a lot of these movies or whatever. They always have a certain scene or moment in the movie or whatever where it kind of like highlights that. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a hint at like, all right, this nigga,
Foreshadowing.
yeah, he gonna die. He gonna
He
die.
gonna die. Yeah. I ain't gonna
Nigga
front
said,
though.
I never seen him lift a fin. Hey, bro,
I ain't
what?
going front though. I ain't going front though. Me not going front though. That liquid they was getting out the monsters, them whale shits.
Fuck was that? Like magic
It
goobla?
was the Asian. You'll stay young forever,
Right.
nigga. That shit was. He said that shit was going for $2 billion.
Nah, he ain't say that
I
much.
think it was like 8 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he said like 10 million, but I could be off.
It was a couple of M's. I don't remember specifically, but definitely a couple of M's.
I'd have definitely had that on the block, nigga. Yo, I got that state that forever young. Got that hove.
Got that golden goop. That's what
I
that
got
shit
that.
called.
I got that. I got that forever young. I got that hove.
I wanna be forever young.
Look, how
Shout out
much
to
you want
Mr.
for it?
Hudson.
I got an eighth right now.
So
Half a
name your
mil.
price. Name your price, gang.
Half a mil for an eighth. What?
That's funny, bro. That's funny as hell.
Word up. Word up.
Let's see.
Yeah, shout out to James Cameron, man. I get in the games.
I'm about to say, how you feel about the Street Fighter? That Street Fighter just came
Street
out.
Fighter 6, fire. I've been watching a lot of tournaments on it. Niggas is wilding. Niggas is wilding in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Interested to see what's going on. I soon get it, but I'm not rushing to get it because Final Fantasy 16 come out in like a few weeks. So
so you haven't got it yet.
I'm taking my time with Street Fighter. I don't.
Okay.
I fuck with it, but I'm not really feeling it for some. I played the demo. I played the beta. It's cool, but it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
I want to.
grab you. Pause.
It does. I don't like the direction the game went. because I feel like, all right, Street Fighter Third Strike. I don't know if you niggas remember that shit. It came
That's
out
one with
like
Zangief on the cover.
Nah, Third Strike is the one with Abigail. What's that his name? Abigail. What the fuck is this nigga name? The long hair yellow nigga, the grappler nigga.
Charlie?
He was like the main character in this shit. His name is Abel or some shit like that. I forgot it might be. I'm not sure what the nigga name was. I forgot what Alex. That's his name.
Oh yeah.
Remember that one was real hip hoppy. That's the one with Sean, the nigga that was training under Ken. It's an old arcade game, but they went for that more hip hop route. But the hip hop route is real cringy in that shit. Then at the same time, that niggas got this hip hop route for this game, and it's like that niggas didn't put Sean in it. Where the fuck is Sean? He's the black Hadouken. He's the black one.
The Black Hadouken is funny.
You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, they still got time. You know, they could always add characters.
Yeah, DLC, but the first DLC was already shown. He ain't that first DLC. And then at the same time, it's like, Capcom, y'all got so much fucking characters. Street Fighter 5, the last DLC I did for Street Fighter 5, y'all put a Kara from rival schools in the fucking game. The motorcycle bitch with the older brother. I was playing Street Fighter 5 for like 3 months non-stop when she dropped, nigga. It's fucking a Kara from rival schools, my nigga. Then y'all come up with this, and y'all ain't put nobody from other games. Like, just put other niggas in the games. Build some hype around y'all shit. It's a legacy fighter, so people who play Street Fighter is going to play Street Fighter forever. You know what I'm saying? This game is going to last for like 8 years, my nigga. Street Fighter 6 came out 2014, 2013, my nigga. And it ended. Street Fighter 5 came out 2013, nigga. 2014.
Yeah.
And ended 2022, 2023. You get what I'm saying? So it lasts for some legacy fighter, like Tekken. Tekken comes out, lasts for 8-10 years. You feel what I'm saying? Now, watch the switch up to a game that's not a legacy fighter, Mortal Kombat. Y'all niggas dropped this gameplay reveal, and y'all put cameo fighters in the fucking game? What the fuck? So here's the breakdown of these cameo fighters, right? Cameo fighters are basically niggas that you pick after you pick your main character, and they do certain attacks. You know that maybe extend your combos or break
like on some Marvel vs. Capcom shit.
Right, but here's the thing though. That doesn't fit for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
it doesn't fit for Mortal Kombat.
I've never seen that. I've always been the person to be like, Mortal Kombat gameplay was always slower for me. That's why I could never get into it. I like the fast. It's
definitely slower. MKX is fast. I only played Mortal Kombat 10, but that shit is fast. There's even a run button. That shit is fast. And the combo potential in that game is fucking ridiculous. Like, niggas you could do mad, wild shit in MK10. MK11 is more turned down. MK11 is like, MK11 reminds me of Mortal Kombat 3. That's why I fuck with it so much. It's simple.
Yeah.
You go combo crazy. Yes, indeed, you can go combo crazy, but it's simple. And on top of that, it's a lot of defensive things that go on. That's why people don't really like it. Oh, the breakaway. Why am I catching somebody in a combo and they could just break away from it? Nigga, there was the breaker in Mortal Kombat 9 and 10, where they would literally throw you across the fucking screen once they broke your combo. And it's actually back at MK1. Which I'm like, okay, but your cameo character does the break, and it takes away 3 of your bars, 3 of your special move bars type shit. So then these cameo characters, right, are characters. Some cameo characters will be like people you could play with. So like you could pick Sub-Zero and have a cameo as Sub-Zero, but it's the OG Sub-Zero. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You can have Sonya. You play with Sonya, have Sonya. But certain characters are just basically cameo characters. Like they showed off Stryker. Remember Stryker the cop? With the blue shirt?
Briefly, I think I remember Stryker.
Stryker's a cameo character, but he's not going to be a main character. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, then this whole, they switch things around. So Scorpion and Sub-Zero are finally brothers in this timeline.
Okay.
Melina and Sindel apparently run the Adania instead of Katana. And Katana's kind of like the servant now. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling the gameplay like that. I really wasn't. The mobility is a little bit slower. Then the Fatal Blow system. Fatal Blow was like your level 3 for Street Fighter. When your health was down low. Well, it's not really like it's the way the move is like your level 3 of Street Fighter. You know, your super high Hadouken, your cinematic special, basically. Right? Fatal Blows are back, but this time they're mixed with your cameo character, right? Your cameo character does one move, like like let's say you have Kano, right? You activate your Fatal Blow. Kano runs up on a person in a cinematic thing style, and he stabs him up, moves out the way, and then your character comes and does some shit. But it's the same shit over and over again.
For each person, each
right.
Each character?
So let's say if then you pick Jax to come grab the nigga, slam on his back, pop him up, and then you do your shit. All cinematics, but it's the same shit. It's not nothing different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's the same shit. So it's like this shit is lazy. There's nothing.
Is that stuff they could? You think they'll be able to fix that?
No, that's the way the gameplay is. That's how it's gonna be. That's just the Fatal Blow mechanic. Yeah. It's like this week, or if we do like I'll show y'all niggas how this shit is. It's just the same. It's not something that's new. It's not advancing the brand. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, I personally think Mortal Kombat should have gave everybody like Street Fighter, like the Street Fighter Super Ball. How you have your level 1, right? So if I use level 1 as super high Hadouken. His level 2 may be his kicking Shinryu shit, the shit where he spins and kicks for you for mad long, right? Then his level 3 is a cinematic Shinryu where he uppercuts you, crazy. I think they should have did that with Mortal Kombat. That would have been fire.
Do you think they fumbled the bag this one?
They fumbled that bag. They fumbled that bag. The graphics look aight. They look good. But they fumbled that bag, my nigga. They fumbled that bag.
And you a Mortal Kombat nigga too, so I mean, that's.
I'm not pre-ordering it though. I'll be damned if I pre-order. I'll buy it when it comes out, but I'm not pre-ordering it like I did MK11. Nope. Only game I pre-ordered, I put $5 down, was Final Fantasy 16. So that's like day one. Holy shit! Oh, Summer Games Fest was Thursday. We got Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 called Rebirth. I don't know if you played Final Fantasy 7 before.
Nah, I don't think I played that shit.
Nah, I remember watching videos of it, but I never got to play it.
Yo, you never play Final Fantasy
7? Nah, you never played that shit.
You never played it with Cloud and Tifa and all them niggas?
The original Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah.
Oh, like the PlayStation version, like PS1.
Yeah, they remade it for PlayStation 4 and 5.
Oh yeah, nah. See, I never played.
But it's not turn-based. It's not turn-based. So I'm with Cloud, nigga, and I'm fucking niggas up, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm Tifa and I'm knocking niggas out.
Some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Basically. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts for gangster niggas. So that's my homeboy Philly said it. He was like, "Oh, so this is like Kingdom Hearts, but for real niggas." I said, "Fuck you."
That was always a way of playing Kingdom Hearts back in the day when I used to play this shit for PS2. That shit was like a violent ass game, but you was fighting niggas with keys and like characters and shit. It was always weird, like
word. But the story got dramatically done. Like I said, I found out about Kingdom Hearts 2. I never played Kingdom Hearts 1 until I got, my 20s.
Yeah.
But I found out about Kingdom Hearts 2, nigga. My homeboy from my junior high school let me borrow it. He's like, "Yo, play this shit. This shit is crazy, bro. You into RPGs? You want to act? You want to?" I don't like that turn-based shit. He was like, nah. You can move around. You do mad shit. He said, "I just beat him."
Combos, word.
Yeah. I was like, all right, let me check this shit out. Got in the crib. My cousin came downstairs, played that shit. I said, "Yo, bro, I'm not going to school tomorrow, my nigga." Told my grandmother.
I'll let you know that right now.
I'll tell you that right now. So you come home from school, come straight back to my grandmother's crib. Nigga, I stayed home for 2 days playing that shit, bro, until I beat it. My grandma let me rock and all that. My mother was mad as hell. You let him stay home to play a fucking game? He said he wanted to play the game.
Said it was Kingdom Hearts though.
Yeah.
See, that was I remember when I got into Kingdom Hearts, I seen the commercials and shit, but if you're not really paying attention, you seeing Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. You think, what the fuck is this bullshit? But then you actually might watch gameplay.
Niggas is real niggas in that game.
Yeah, word. You niggas is throwing hands, bro.
Yo, Mickey Mouse is a real nigga. Like, he's really got pussy. Word. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't know if you play Kingdom Hearts 3, nigga. But the villain did some wild shit. That nigga Mickey popped up on him and did a special move in his face. He tried to. but the nigga blocked it. I was like, yo, this nigga Mickey is savage. What the
He tried to
fuck?
pop the bottle.
He did some shit called Mega Flare. He did it in his face. The nigga blocked it though. He popped about it nowhere too. That shit.
But he
Was,
still
like,
did it though. He still did
still
the
did
shit
it.
though.
He still did that
Word.
shit. Word. Mega. It's like, oh, my nigga Mickey. And if you die in Kingdom Hearts 2, you can play as Mickey. Like if you die a bunch of times, I guess you say you fighting a boss, you could play as Mickey Mouse. He's fucking shit up.
Shit. Shout out to Kingdom Hearts, man.
Shout out
Kingdom Hearts.
to the creator, Tetsu Nomura. Kingdom Hearts is his baby. That's what he created. But he also created Cloud, Tifa, and all them niggas too. Like he drew them, he created them, you know.
Oh, like that's his. Like he literally created them.
He literally created them. Yeah. Tetsu Nomura was he's a madman, bro. He's a madman. He's a madman. Like 100% madman.
Yeah, shout out to all the Japanese listeners out there in the Crack Rock La Familia, man. We gonna be in Japan. We gonna make sure we get out there, man. I think we could finish off with sports right now. Drugs. We was talking about wing night, watching the game. I guess we could get into how it actually panned out. And NBA Finals, this shit is over with, buddy.
Of course. I mean,
This shit is done.
I already had it. I think most people had Miami taking one game. At first I had them getting swept, but after they won that first game, kind of felt like they won off of. I don't want to say luck. They balled out. They balled out for real, but kind of felt like Denver slept a little. Still won that game that they.
It was only a 3-point word. They only won by 3. So, and the Nuggets, when the Nuggets won, what I've noticed throughout this series, it seems like the Nuggets it might be like the coaching, you know what I mean? It seems like they keep them close enough to feel like they gonna have a good game. And then at the end, they just, you know what I mean? They just take off on them niggas. Because every win the Nuggets had was like a hefty win, like over 10 points.
Man, listen, man. I think Spoelstra is one of the best coaches in the game. Probably the best. But Mike Malone is also one of the best coaches in the game right now. He's actually running shit. I think they might be on to a dynasty, man. It might be, too early to say. They didn't win just yet. But I read an article where they already making moves to get current draft picks and shit like that. So, I think they believe that they can win, a couple more.
Yeah, they're gearing up for it to lead up to that point.
Because if you think about it, they kind of ball like they kind of have that Warriors frame a little bit, but
built through the draft.
Yeah, not necessarily Warriors, but kind of like the Warriors. Like
I can see it.
Jamal Murray, captain of the ship, the pick and roll, Draymond Green, with Steph Curry, Dre don't shoot like that no more. But when they was wilding and he was shooting,
he would hit that 1 3-pointer at the top of the key,
and that 1 3-pointer was always clutch enough for help the game. But Jokic is. You can't compare him to Draymond.
It ain't nothing. I don't even got to speak. We didn't even have to speak about Jokic, bro.
That nigga is amazing, son. Nigga's amazing.
There's nothing to be said about what that man's doing, bro. It's clear. It's clear as day, like what's happening here. I wanted to ask you though. This is something we was talking about at Wing Night. You know what I mean? With the homies, we was debating. Who are your top 3 head coaches right now in the league?
Oh, for sure, it's Spoelstra, Mike Malone, and no particular order. Mike Malone, and I think for the third one, I'm gonna throw Mike Brown in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a lot of Mike Brown
I wanted
talk.
to throw Steve Kerr in there because Steve Kerr is elite, but I'm not really sure yet if it's Steve Kerr. I like his adjustments don't really move me as much. I'm not comparing it to Mike Brown, because Mike Brown he's always been great, but just based off what he did with the Kings, his success out of nowhere with them niggas is just amazing to me. He deserves to be up there. But yeah, you know, it might
I
be.
heard a lot of Ty Lue up there, Budenholzer.
Yeah, Budenholzer, not so much. Didn't he just get fired?
Yeah, he just got fired. I don't know if it was deserved, but he definitely got fired.
Man, what do you mean? He didn't make the adjustments. Like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm
listen,
looking at this.
as a fan, if we could look at the game, and I know it was easier, it's you know easier said than when you're a viewer or a fan. You know, you're not an actual coach,
Armchair coach.
right? But no, if millions or thousands of fans is agreeing on one thing, I'm pretty sure it might not hurt to shake something up, make something happen to see what's the outcome. Like Spoelstra, he gonna do what he got to do to get the win. Like we've been
Yeah.
seeing that, nigga. They all way in the NBA Finals again,
I'm
which
about
is
to say they weren't even supposed to be this far.
not to take away from the rest of the team, but it's really just Jimmy Butler.
Facts.
He's been, handling everything. But yeah,
I wanted to talk this right here. This is from last year though, so it's might be a little outdated, but the top 10 coaches listed on here. You got Steve Kerr at number 1. Number 2, you got Pop. Number 3, you got Spoelstra. 4, Budenholzer. 5, Ty Lue. 6, Nick Nurse. 7, Monty Williams. They got Taylor Jenkins from Memphis at 8, and then they got Mike Malone at 9, buddy. And then Ime Udoka at 10. Like I said, this was last year. This is when obviously things were still a little different, but that was just what the temperature was when it comes to what they consider the top 10 coaches in the league. I don't know if I had to pick my top 3. I'm gonna put Spoelstra for sure. I want to still put Pop, but I mean he hasn't really had a team that he could do anything with until obviously he got Wembayama this year. He gonna get him, so we're gonna see him turn that around. But instead of Pop, I'm gonna put Kerr up there just because history wise, and
yeah, it's definitely Kerr.
Mike Malone. I'll put Mike Malone up there.
Mike Malone, man, come on, man. And he's wilding. He's wilding. He's been wilding.
Yeah.
Like
What you think? So we know this the finals is over. After y'all hear this tomorrow, when this episode comes out, it'll be the end of the fucking series. But after the series, we supposed to get the decision or the information that's gonna pertain to the John Moran situation. How you think that shit gonna play out?
To be honest, I don't care.
It was just a toy though. Remember they said it was just a toy gun.
Bro, I don't really care for like the negative shit, bro. Like that shit. That nigga is rich already. So, whatever it is, I'm sure he'll bounce back from it.
That's a fact.
I mean, it can't be worse than half a season, right? Half a season, no pay. That's good enough.
Yeah.
They're not going to banish him from the league. They're not going to kick him off the team. Like, it's not, he didn't shoot and kill anybody. It's not a murderer. And even so, I'm sure there were players before him that did. And
just some horrible shit. And then,
all right. So, not to say that that's right, but
we've seen a precedent of how this shit goes.
There were ones before him. Like, Jai ain't the first guy. It's like, I don't know if they're trying to make an example of him.
Clearly they are.
Yeah, that happens. So, but he'll bounce back from that. He young. He got people around him, I'm sure, will guide him. And
I mean, that's what you could hope for. Shit.
Yeah.
These niggas don't need our fucking well wishes. Them niggas.
Yeah.
Them niggas are not thinking about that type
but
of shit. But
I'm glad Adam Silver. I don't know. It's like I said, it can't be worse than half of a season, no pay. So the only thing is, like, I don't know why Adam Silver is announcing that he's not gonna announce it. Like, nigga, if you're not gonna announce
that was the weird announcing a non-announcement.
Like, why you keep he going on a tour? He going on a no announcement tour that he's announcing that he's not gonna announce it.
No, what that probably is. That's probably just because think about the timing of when it happened. Also, a lot of this shit, like the Chris Paul being waived from the Suns, or that he's about to be waived from the Suns. The timing of these news, I think, is just because the finals ain't what they want it to be numbers wise. I don't know what the viewership has been, but Denver, although they're a great team, is Denver not sexy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think so. What?
as a basketball fan, for sure. But I mean, like,
That's like saying the Warriors ain't sexy though. Steph don't shoot from half court no more. I mean, he still shoots in your face and shit like that, but not to compare him to anybody else, but we've seen 3-pointers that shoot in people's face. Maybe not like in the way Steph does it, obviously, but nigga, we've seen it like happen. Like, it's not, you know, when he was shooting from half court, that was more insane than anything. But I mean, Jokic is wheeling and dealing, nigga. He's fucking slicing, dicing on the passes. Like, he's reading defenses, cooking up who matching up against him. Like, he's finding the match. He's 7 feet, so he's seeing all this shit. It's almost like LeBron at a slower speed.
nah, kind of word. As amazing as Jokic is, he's still, and this is why I was saying maybe why it may not be sexy to the casual consumer, casual sports fan. You know, a lot of people tune into the finals based off of the niggas they know. Oh, LeBron's in the finals. Oh, Curry. Nobody, like, as good as Jokic is, he's just barely crossing over to that, like, household name thing. Like, crazy enough, like, this far into his amazing ass, like, career so far, people are barely getting on board. So I think next year, if they make it, it'll be more of like, oh, yeah, Denver, now it's a sexy thing. But I really don't think that many people tuned in because, you know what I mean, they saw Denver versus Miami, like, oh, ain't no all-stars there, ain't no big, but obviously as a sports fan, we know better. But I basically, that's why I think Adam Silver has been all of these like weird news about what's going to happen after the league, after the season ends, coming out during the finals. I don't know. It was just weird, the timing. Like, it was just weird, the timing about that shit. I don't know. But shout out to the Heat, man. Y'all had a great season. This isn't a season to be, I guess. Can't be disappointed. Yeah, you lost. But, I mean, they weren't even supposed to be there. And they playing without their second All-Star. Their third All-Star, whatever you want to call it. Tyler Hero been out. And a big contributor, Oladipo. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the Nuggets, man. They about to get their first ever championship. I'm happy for them guys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Denver, man.
Happy for niggas.
Mellow fucking.
Oh, you wildin', buddy.
Oh,
you
man.
bugging. You bugging.
Yeah, I had to say it.
No.
I had to say it.
No, we not having it.
Yeah,
we're gonna just bleep that right there.
I had to say it.
we gonna bleep that right there.
When I was a Denver fan and he was on there, that nigga did, come on, man. He could barely fucking.
All right, son. All right. Yo, we gonna walk the
salty.
show
I'm
out, man.
fucking salty. Let me be salty, motherfucker.
Yo, nah. We go.
Let me be salty, my nigga. Let me be salty.
Yo, take us out of here,
The
man.
fans leave. Yeah, the fans.
End the show, man.
Just get on up out of here, y'all know where the exits are.
Yo, man. Like I said, I know what I said, but anyway. Yo, it's a pleasure to serve y'all niggas this crack. You know what I'm saying? Every motherfucking week. You know what I mean? We love y'all. Shout out. What happened? Oh, you was backing me up.
I'm ad-libbing. Son. Yeah, son.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crack rock life for me. We fuck with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all niggas. More appreciation. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas, man. Y'all like the black tops. So we gonna keep it black tops from now on. You know what I mean?
Boom.
Yeah, cracking the motherfucking 80s episode 60 motherfucking 4. We out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like a newborn.
Chill. Bitch.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.